Hey guys, let's do a what I eat in a day video. I started out my day at like 7 a.m. and that's way too early for me to eat. I usually don't eat until 11 or 12. I started with my iced coffee. For my iced coffee, I did black unsweetened coffee, and then I added a little bit of condensed milk and a little bit of half and half. Normally I would do oat milk, but I don't have any. And then I did salted caramel sugar-free syrup. Super good. So that's what I drank earlier. I still have some here. And now I'm about to make my first meal of the day. So let's go to the kitchen. I'm gonna have some fried eggs with a hash brown because that's what I want today. I'm covering my cast iron with some avocado oil spray. You can get this pretty much anywhere. A little bit of that so that I don't have to use any extra butter and anything like that. I like to use butter on my eggs when I'm doing like scrambled because I think it just helps with the texture and flavor. But with a fried egg, something like this is much better. All right, I'm doing 2 eggs and my hash browns in the microwave. So I'm gonna put these to fry and then put my hash brown next to them. To make the hash browns faster, I put it in the microwave first for like a minute and a half and then finish it off, brown it, toast it up in the cast iron. Because if you put that on the cast iron or any pan when it's frozen, it's gonna take like 20 minutes and nobody has time for that. This works just as fine. I'm gonna put some salt and pepper on my eggs. I love having cheese, one of my favorite foods in general for snacking, for breakfast. This is a Toscano wine cheese from Trader Joe's. It is my favorite, and I love that the name sounds like my name. So I'm just gonna chop up the rest of this little block and have my cheese on the side. Okay, so I changed my mind. I decided to save this little cheese for snacking because it's like my favorite cheese. So instead of eating that, I'm gonna put that away. I'm gonna have some of these mozzarella balls. I love these. You can get these at Trader Joe's, and Target also has these. So I'm gonna take some of these mozzarella balls and I'm gonna have them with some cherry tomatoes. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of salt and pepper and drizzle them with a little bit of balsamic vinaigrette. I know it's so random, but I kind of want something savory. And I also want to add some vegetables to my first meal. My goal this week is to add more veggies to my diet. So that's why I'm going to have this. I still get my cheese, and then it's kind of like having breakfast and lunch at the same time. So it's just like the perfect combination. And I think I'm going to make like little skewers. Okay, so these are the skewers. I have bamboo skewers. You can get these on Amazon. I cut my skewers in half. I'm going to rinse my cherry tomatoes. Balsamic vinaigrette. I also got this at Trader Joe's. It's the aged platinum balsamic vinaigrette. And I'm gonna do a tomato. I think I'm gonna cut my mozzarella in half just because this way you get to have more. It's a way to trick yourself. You get to have more of the mozzarella, but you're still having less, if that makes sense. And the trick is to volume eat, you know? You make yourself think you're eating more, but in reality, you're eating less, if that makes sense. And I know for some people that doesn't make sense, but if you're someone who struggles with your weight, you're gonna understand that feeling. All right, another tomato, another piece of cheese, another tomato. And then I'm gonna finish it off with another piece of cheese. Look how pretty that is. Is that not so cute? I'm just gonna take a cute little plate, present it cute. Another thing is use the right size plates. If you use a really big plate for a small amount of food, it makes it look like you're not eating anything. If you use a small plate, it makes the smallest amount of food look like a lot of food. So that's just like another little tip. I love how this looks. I'm gonna take a spoon and grab some of that olive oil seasoning mixture and just like drizzle it on top so that we get a little bit of seasoning on here. A little sprinkle of salt, A little bit of salt goes a long way on stuff like this. Some black pepper. And then I'm gonna drizzle my balsamic vinaigrette. Just a little bit. A great snack if you are wanting something kind of Italian, pizza-ish. If you're a Caprese salad girl, this does it. This also would make like a great brunch presentation, dinner, appetizer. One of my favorite things to eat ever. I know that looks so random together, but that's how I like to eat. A little sweet, a little salty, a little savory, a little healthy, a little bit of everything. I also like a little bit of ketchup on my hash browns, so I just did, that's probably like half a tablespoon worth. 1 tablespoon is only 20 calories. This is organic Trader Joe's ketchup. Okay, how perfect is that? You see how all the white is cooked, but you still get a nice yolk. And I know this is like so random for some people, but this is like my favorite kind of meal. A little bit of everything. You get protein, carbs, healthy fat, the rest of my coffee. And then if I still want something after this, like if I'm craving something else or something sweet, I might have like a fruit. So I probably have like a pear or an apple, a kiwi, maybe a couple strawberries. But I think I'm gonna be good after this, especially with the rest of my coffee. So I can't wait to eat. Okay, I'm live on TikTok. You guys are in my YouTube video. Say hey. It's so funny that I've had this camera for so long and now it's like trending on TikTok, and I'm like, the YouTube girlie's been new. I'm gonna put my chicken in the microwave. Yeah, I think I want the chicken to be kind of warm since all the other stuff isn't. Or is that gross? I was live and I forgot to record. I wanted to come in and quickly just give a rundown of what I'm eating for lunch. This is like a gyro, deconstructed gyro bowl. It's not meant to be super authentic. It's inspired. Please don't come for me. But basically, I fill my bowl up with lettuce. The lettuce really adds a lot of crunch, and it's a great way to volume eat. Like I mentioned, I'll talk about it more in the next clip. Fill my bowl up with lettuce. I also did cherry tomatoes, mini cucumbers from Trader Joe's, tzatziki sauce from Trader Joe's as well, red onion, feta cheese. It is so freaking good. And some chicken, and it's pre-cooked chicken also from Trader Joe's, just plain chicken. And then I cut up parsley and mint and added some black pepper, and oh my god, it's such a good, bright, fresh summer salad kind of thing. I also added a little drizzle of lemon juice, which really did it for me. You could also do a little olive oil if you want to skip the tzatziki sauce and keep it super light. You could do olive oil and lemon juice, salt and pepper. But I just, for me, I'm not gonna skimp. You guys know, like, I don't care. I will take the hit of the extra 200 calories on my sauce if it needs it, because if the whole meal is mostly vegetables, it's already gonna be low calorie. So the sauce is really gonna help it taste a lot better. You could do less than I did. I didn't mean to put as much as I did, but it was worth it. Anyway, let me shut up. Everything, but we have our bowl here with our tzatziki. It looks so good. Yum. Volume eating, y'all. Volume eating is the way to go. Convince yourself you're eating more than you are, and you are good. Happy dance. Food dance. Okay, so it's been about 2 hours since I made this salad, and I didn't finish it all. And I'm feeling a little hungry again, actually, because I was live on TikTok for a while. I just did my hair, so you know, wasn't the most filling thing to eat. So I'm gonna clean up my mess. Yes, don't judge me. I'm gonna clean up my mess, and then yeah, I might have some soup or something. So I think one of the reasons why I'm feeling kind of hungry is because I haven't had enough water today. That's another tip, not to starve yourself, but if you ever feel like, why am I so hungry, like I've been eating all day, you know what I mean, it could be because you haven't had enough water. So I am filling up my jug. I got this from Amazon, and I'm putting a few drops of peppermint oil. I think I told you guys about this already, but I love peppermint oil in my tea, in my water. So good for bloating. I'm barely ever bloated now because of this. I put it in my water. I drink it all the time. So yeah, this is my gallon bottle. I'm not gonna fill it all the way up, but I'm gonna try to down. How many ounces is this? It's filled up to about 45 ounces, which is pretty good because I think I've only had like 10 to 15 ounces of water today. So that explains why I feel so hungry. So I'm gonna drink a bunch of this and see how I feel. How beautiful is this apple? These are the Cosmic Crisp apples from Trader Joe's, and they are incredible. And no, I didn't wash it with more than soap. I don't care. I'm not gonna die. These apples are so freaking good. They taste like candy. It can't be good for you. It can't be. It's so good. Apples are really good to fill you up because they have a lot of fiber, and they're just like one of my favorite things to eat. So apple, water, and that should be. So for dinner, we ended up going to this new restaurant called Dan in NYC. It's a very hyped up restaurant. I will be posting a review soon, but I knew that it was going to be small portions and not a lot of food, so I wasn't worried too much about how much I was eating. Plus my husband and I were sharing everything, and it's like light bites, very fancy, and there's no alcohol here either, so I wasn't worried about the extra calories from drinking, although we did get mocktails, so those do have calories, but I'm not a big calorie counter anyway, so like I'm not too worried about it. So we ended up sharing guacamole, some chicken, some desserts. Food was incredible, worth every freaking cent, every moment, every calorie. Again, not too worried about it, but I will say I am trying to be more conscientious of how much I'm eating when I go out to restaurants, because sometimes if you binge too much on the weekends and just let yourself have whatever you want as a treat, that can kind of overdo it and overcompensate for all the calorie cutting that you did in the rest of the week. Sometimes that's why people don't lose weight, because they restrict, and then they go crazy having drinks one night and stuff like that. And unfortunately, that does affect calories. So it's not just every single day. You also have to think in terms of like week, calorie count and stuff like that. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you liked this. If you did, please leave a comment, share, like, all that good stuff. It really does help. Don't forget to subscribe, put on notifications, follow me on Instagram, TikTok. I'm on Facebook, obviously here. I'm also on Lemon8. I'm on Clapper. I'm trying to be everywhere, okay? She's trying to be a worldwide woman. Anyway, let me know if you guys want to see more of these types of videos. Let me know in the comments. Love you guys. Stay glam. Bye. Ew, what was that? Sorry.